Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nothing to See Here podcast. Hi, it's Frankie.
It's Hannah.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I found out it's not just me anymore.
Discord's a little bitch.
Discord's playing musical chairs with us every week now, where one of us, we join, and one of us can't hear one person.
Someone.
But only one person we can't hear.
Yeah.
It's annoying, and it takes like 15 minutes to fucking solve.
And I was already late tonight because my stomach hates me.
Right, yeah.
So, let's get into this before Discord decides it's gonna shit on us again.
Okay, well, first, let me say, also, by the way, I did want to tell you guys something, but I'll tell you guys after the recording.
Yes.
But it's nothing bad. Well, nothing bad for our listeners.
That's wow, awful. All right.
Wow.
Let's talk about Scooby-Doo now. Fucking Christ.
Wait, I do want to say something, though. Who here's power was knocked out?
Mine.
This weekend. Mine. Yeah, Hannah.
Oh, no, I was perfectly fine, surprisingly.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Even the wind doesn't go where you live.
So, me and my boyfriend went to Rico's on McKnight Road when, like, the wind.
Oh, you went to visit one of my cousins.
Did I?
Yeah, he works there.
Oh.
He's one of the chefs.
I didn't see any chefs. So we went there, and there's valet service there that you have to take because they park up there, I guess. I don't know. So we're up there, and all of a sudden, as we're eating, the power goes out. And it's out for a little bit. And I do have a little video recorded of this. And then as soon as the power comes back on, because Rico's has a generator, somebody's like, there's a fire. Across the way, on a hill, was a fire. Apparently a sign started sparking and it hit like a dry patch or whatever. And just fucking caught fire. So we had dinner and a show.
Can I say?
Mm-hmm.
Jen and I went out.
Uh-huh.
To see, because it was the 30th or 35th anniversary of the second TMNT movie.
Yeah.
We went to go see it in theaters.
Uh-huh.
And we were there. We saw the like there were like some commercials beforehand. Then they showed this like little documentary about the turtles.
Uh-huh.
And then we got a minute and 29 seconds into the movie before the alarm started going off because of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
And they told us to evacuate, and we had to leave the movie.
You evacuate for what?
They had us evacuate the building. I don't know what it was. Something set off the alarms, and they made us evacuate.
Oh, interesting.
Did you get to watch your film?
We watched it yesterday afternoon. Last night, sorry.
Did they give you a refund?
We're gonna talk to them about getting a refund.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Anyway, so this place also had valet service, right? So we get the valet, we give them the keys, as you do, right? As you do with valet. You give them the keys, they then give you a card, and then they put the keys on that same number that's on your card so that you don't get a mix-up, right? That's how normal valets work. We went to go leave, and we assumed that this guy took the keys, right? The keys that we had given him. Because he can't, it's one of those cars that, like, you need the fob, like, those types of thing, right? So, we're waiting. He sets off the car alarm, and it just keeps going. And finally, he, like, yells back at the other valet, because we're just sitting there, and, like, we can see where our car is, and we're like, is he having an issue? And the other valet goes to him, and then he's like, do you guys have the key fob? And we're like, excuse me? So we walk over, and they're like, yeah, you guys must have left it in the car. The thing about key fobs is you can't lock them in the car. It won't let you. So we're like, it's not in the car. The car is locked. That's not in the car. We gave it to you. So they start looking on the ground. This fucker, who was a valet, dropped our keys right underneath the car and didn't think, oh, well, I don't have the key. Like, how does this happen?
You want me to talk to my cousin? Because he has the owner's ear.
Yeah, I would love that.
Cool.
I was just on, and it was windy too. Thank God our keys were still there. But like that was fucking ridiculous. How does that happen? Frankie, can you tell me how that happens?
I don't know. I've never validated.
This
But like
feels,
there's
no
there's a,
offense, but this feels kind of incompetent.
thank you. Yeah. And like I felt bad for the old guy who like obviously like didn't do anything wrong, was just like waiting there. This kid was the one who did it. And he wasn't even a kid. I'm not even going to dignify him as a man or anything because he's definitely not after that performance. But I was pissed. And I'm normally so calm in these situations, but like how?
That could have ended very badly if someone
Very
else had
poorly.
found it.
Yeah. Also, we're on a hill. What if the wind just swept the keys away? We would have had to have called an Uber. We would have had to have gotten like the keys replaced, which would have costed like a ton of money. Like fucking ridiculous. Anyway, sorry, I had to vent.
All right. Well,
You
let's
have
talk about
connections, so don't worry.
Thank you.
the movie for tonight. We're back with Scooby Doo, and we're talking about Scooby Doo Pirates Ahoy. Was released on September 19th, 2006. Written by Margaret M. Dean, Jed Elenoff, and Scott Thomas. Edited by Susan Edmondson. Music by Stephen Argilla. And directed by Chuck Sheets, who would direct the Recess movie as well. Or had
I
directed.
do like the Recess movie.
Our cast, we have, of course, the same gang. It's Casey Kasem as Shaggy, Frank Welker as Fred and Scooby-Doo, Mindy Cohn as Velma, and Grady Lissel as Daphne. Joining this movie is Ron Perlman, known as for being Hellboy,
Yeah.
as Captain Skunkbeard and Biff Wellington.
Really just feel that.
Freddie Rodriguez, known for his roles in 6 Feet Under and Bull, as Rupert Garcia. Tim Conway, a comedy legend,
Fucking love Tim Conway.
as Skip Jones, Fred's father. Edie McClurg, a character actor who's been in a ton of shit,
Uh-huh.
as Peggy Jones, Fred's mother. Kathy Najimy, Mary Sanderson from Hocus Pocus,
Yeah.
and
An
Peggy
icon.
Hill from King of the Hill, as Sunny St. Cloud. Arsenio Hall, host of the Arsenio Hall Show, as Captain Crothers.
Way to go, Arsenio.
And Dan Castellaneta, the voice of Homer Simpson,
Mm-hmm.
as Mr. Mysterio.
Why is this voice cast so stacked?
Yeah.
It's amazing, right? Is this the most stacked voice cast we've had?
One of them, yeah.
It has to be.
So we have a few reviews here. We have it's got a 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb. We have a 10 out of 10 review from IMDb, and then 2 lower reviews. Well, we have a 5-star review from Letterboxd and a 3.5-star review from Letterboxd. Let's talk about all of them in order. From IMDb, we have a Scooby-Doo classic,
Mm-hmm.
10 out of 10. Sorry. One of my favorite Scooby-Doo films. The musical score combined with the exciting chase scenes really keep the fun during the film. The voice cast, as always, bring life to the story. The actual storyline is amazing, filled with classic Scooby-Doo twists and turns, combined with a touch of the mysterious. This one is definitely worth the watch. It is still enjoyable after nearly 20 years for both parents and kids, and all in between. Scooby-Doo is a classic in itself, and this film is no exception. Because who doesn't love a good pirate story? It keeps all watchers entertained, and I will continue to revisit this film for years to come. That is from Connie M. Bennett, left on August 17th, 2024. So our 2 Letterboxd reviews. From Letterboxd, we have one from well, first I want to read the one from Rachel. This was left September 26th, 2019. This is a 5-star review, the highest on Letterboxd. And they said, Mr. Mysterio was my first crush.
Whoa. What?
No. I don't want to hear it.
That's the whole review. No, that's the whole review. That's it. That's all they have to say.
I don't like that.
Letterboxd reviews are usually
I'm
short.
sorry, Rachel, but I don't like that.
Look, I'm normally a good person for like the hear me out type things, but I can't hear you out.
If you say "Hear me out, Mr. Mysterio," you gotta be quiet.
Yeah, you need to shut up.
I accept the person who said the tar monster more than the person saying Mr. Mysterio.
I accept. You remember when I said Captain Gontu from Lilo and Stitch? I accept that person.
That was you.
I know, but like
he
I
was-
And
got
you
that
know what?
person
I
there.
accept it. I
Yeah.
accept it.
That's
Yeah.
more acceptable than Mr.
It's more
Mysterio.
acceptable. Captain Gontu has abs. What does Mr. Mysterio have? Nothing.
Hypnotism powers.
No.
Hypnotism isn't real. He has nothing.
The other Letterboxd review I have is from Penda Jack on November 21st, 2021. This is a 3.5-star review. Whoever did this soundtrack needs their ass ate.
In like a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. In a good
Oh
way.
yeah, no, fantastic.
All bangers in this soundtrack. Not a single non-banger.
No, all of them fucking great. All right, let's get into the movie. We have our opening credits. It shows all of the things people claim happen in the Bermuda Triangle. We have whirlpools taking out ships, ships disappearing in fog, planes being abducted by aliens.
And you know what's playing? A banger.
A banger of a song. We then see who will eventually be told is Rupert on a ship. We learn he is making a star map of the area. He makes star maps. I don't remember what they kept saying the title was. Astrocartographer, is that it?
That sounds right.
Correct. That is correct.
Oh, thank you, Amanda. He's making a star map of the area, but they have now he's informed they've entered the Bermuda Triangle. He is unworried. He goes into his cabin. There's a painting of the night sky he just saw. But oh no, the ship's compass is malfunctioning, and a glowing fog overtakes the ship, and ghost pirates board and attack.
Okay, that shot of Captain Skunkbeard, like you see his hand and then he like slowly enters into frame. That's genuinely terrifying.
I don't know.
I agree.
I don't
Like,
think it's
that is a good image.
it's good, but the only thing that came into my head was him going peekaboo.
You know what? A great edit.
I also think the image is great, and then you learn his name, and it takes away.
Yeah, Skunkbeard's not great.
I feel
Speaking
like
of Skunkbeard, I think somebody killed a skunk on the road right by my house because it smells rough.
well, that's a you problem.
Yeah, I'm finding out that it's a me problem.
Also, I think Skunkbeard, Captain Skunkbeard, might have been a placeholder originally.
Oh, as a name?
Yeah. And then they ended up having to keep it.
Yeah.
They couldn't think of anything better.
Rupert sees the ghost ship pass by, and the radio isn't working, and the ghost ship fires on his, and it starts to sink. The captain of the pirates, which we don't know his name yet, but it is Captain Skunkbeard, is led to where Rupert is hiding by his first mate. They're looking for an object and a person, and it seems they found the object but not the person. Rupert watches them row back to the ghost ship as a final cannon is fired and the ship supposedly sinks to the depths. And then we get some really happy music, you know? An entire ship is sunk, its crew dead.
We
Let's
have
celebrate.
murder, attempted murder,
Theft.
I don't know what ship or sinking a ship.
That's just piracy. That's an international crime.
Just piracy. Okay. So we're in jail for life already.
Yeah. We're in the Mystery Machine, and Shaggy and Scooby both have their heads out enjoying the wind. Shaggy is excited. They're going on a cruise with no mysteries. It's a cruise arranged by Fred's parents for his birthday. We get to the docks, and Scooby is scared by a creep.
Jeez.
What?
Hold on. Is Fred's family rich? Gee, I thought that was Daphne.
Listen, everyone's rich.
All right.
Apparently. I didn't realize they were that rich either to afford a cruise not only for themselves and their son, but their son's friends.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
We get to the docks, and Scooby is scared by a mysterious man, a creepy man, a short creepy man, as they keep pointing out, a little creepy dude in a fedora and a cape, but then he vanishes, and no one believes that he's actually there.
And they're not wrong for calling him creepy.
No, he is creepy. Fred's parents then, we see the gang get blinded by a flashbulb. It's Fred's parents taking a picture of the gang. A surprise ambush photo. And we learn that Fred's dad, I gotta say it, also a himbo. He came by his himbo-ness,
It's
honestly.
genetic.
Yeah.
I think himboism is genetic.
So Daphne, I hope if you decide to have kids with Fred, Daphne, hopefully
You know what you're getting.
you are okay with your kid being a himbo if you have a son.
I think she's okay with that.
Speaking of Daphne, just a little side note, that live action Netflix series of Scooby-Doo, they've cast Daphne Blake officially.
Yes.
Who?
It's McKenna Grace.
Who's that?
If you've seen a movie this year, or any time she's been in it, she's been an actress since she was 5 years old, apparently.
She
Okay.
upcoming is going to be in the Hunger Games movie.
Okay, who though? Give me a character.
The girl who goes in with Haymitch. I can't think of the character's name.
No, give me a character that I've seen her play.
She's in the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I don't know if you saw it, though.
I haven't.
I don't know what you've seen, Amanda.
Well, start naming shit.
And now I gotta pull up her fucking IMDb, which is a million fucking things.
While you do that, Fred Walker is coming to voice Scooby in a live action.
Have you seen I, Tonya?
No.
Did you see Annabelle Comes Home?
No.
Jesus fucking Christ. You've seen
She's done.
nothing. I'm not going through her whole filmography.
Well,
She's done a lot of shit.
well, list them then, dum-dum.
I'm trying to, but like, you haven't seen it. Have you seen? I'm trying to see things that she's done a lot of. So you have a better chance of having seen it. I know you haven't seen Young Sheldon. Oh my god, why am I even looking at this?
Dang, she's only 19.
Yeah, I hate that. She voiced Daphne in the Scoob movie. Did you see Scoob?
No, but wasn't that the one where Zac Efron was Fred?
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen anything that she's in.
Okay.
Did she play in The Haunting of Hill House?
Who did she play in The Haunting of Hill House?
Yeah, because I'm also like looking through.
She played Theodora. Young Theodora.
Yes, that one.
I know that one.
You know that one?
Yeah. Why didn't you say that?
I didn't know. She played young Theodora in The
Dummy.
Haunting of Hill House.
Dummy dumb.
I'm sorry. That will be our dap.
Now I want to rewatch The Haunting of Hill House. That's such a good show.
Fantastic show.
Nothing will ever hit the way the bent neck lady reveal did when I first saw it.
So Fred's parents are kind of embarrassing him. And then we go to the cruise and we meet our cruise director, Sunny St. Cloud. She's giving us a tour around the boat, all of the activities that are going to happen. And then she tries to point out something that's on the floor, but Fred wipes out on it. And it's a mysterious glowing goo that's supposed to be shaped like a footprint, as Sunny points out. But it's not really because Fred wiped out on it. And Velma is like, I guess it's a footprint, whatever you say. Sunny says it's alien, and Shaggy and Scooby are begging for no mystery. And as Fred is about to say, we've got a mystery on our hands, Sunny says it's time for the ship to depart, so we don't have time for this.
Girl, then why did you start?
The ship takes off. We're setting sail. It sets sail. And it's time to unpack. And now Shaggy sees the little creepy dude, but he vanishes again before anyone else can see him. And Sunny says, there's no time for creeps. Shaggy fully on board for that. I'm also on board for that. I have no time for creeps. They unpack. They're resting. Sunny comes back and says the captain of the ship wants to meet the Jones party. Fred asks if he can drive the ship as he breaks part of it off. The captain informs us we are headed to the Bermuda Triangle. And Sunny is doing a ghost noise and flicking the lights on and off. Velma, not impressed.
Also, hope no one was epileptic.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, guys.
No warning. As Velma is unimpressed, the ship starts going nuts. The captain starts glowing, and he vanishes with some bad acting from him and Sunny, who steals Fred's line and says that we've got a mystery on our hands.
That side eye that he gives her, she should be dead.
Lethal.
He's so mad. He's so mad. We see aliens roaming the deck. The alien designed a bit like the aliens from Alien Invaders.
A little
Fake
bit.
alien. Head.
It has the broccoli head.
Yeah.
This alien 10 times scarier with the lobster claw hands and razor sharp teeth.
Yes. Yeah, way
Honestly, a
scarier.
good alien design.
Fred does say it's time to set a trap, though. He gets to say that line. And Shaggy and Scooby immediately know that they're going to be live bait. They are dressed up as janitors. An alien finds them, and they are immediately chased. And we get a fun chase scene. Less than
Another
20 minutes
banger.
with another banger of a song. They catch the alien in a net. Shaggy and Scooby don't mess up the trap. Fred's dad takes a picture with the captured alien, and Velma has solved the mystery. It was the captain of the ship, and this is a Bermuda Triangle mystery cruise. Fred seems very happy about this, but is it really a vacation when you get to do your job on the vacation and also not get paid for it?
Do they get paid?
I don't know. They obviously have to make money of some sort. They're just traveling the country constantly. And Shaggy and Scooby eat a lot of food. They're not all independently wealthy.
No, I think they're all independently wealthy.
Oh, I hope not. That makes me not like them anymore.
Daphne, always wealthy.
Yeah.
Shag and Scooby in 2010's Mystery Inc. come from wealth.
Oh my god, this is disgusting. Fred is the son of the mayor in that one, too. And he seems
Yeah.
to be, as Amanda pointed out, wealthy, comes from wealth here.
Yeah.
Velma, the only one who might not be independently wealthy or have generational wealth, because I feel like she could have done something and sold an invention for a
Oh,
lot
But
of money.
that's her making her own way, you know.
Yeah.
So I
And,
don't
like,
I
I
don't hate
respect
that
that
for
one.
her. Yeah.
oh, it's looking rough, guys. Or if they're wealthy,
If I ruined Scooby-Doo for you, Frankie.
Sally and the captain are upset that the mystery was solved, like, immediately. We get a montage of the mysteries that they're doing, including the captain being the ghost of Captain Cutler. They've already solved that one, guys. Sally is a Gorgon. The captain is a skull at dinner. Sally is dressed up as the clown ghost from the original show. The captain is dressed as a werewolf. We find out that the gang have solved a week's worth of mysteries in 2 days. And Shaggy and Scooby are super excited about this because they're like, no more mysteries. The rest of the cruise, the guests are all pissed because they signed up to go to on a mystery cruise that has no more mysteries.
I'd be pissed too.
And then Shaggy sees Rupert floating out in sea at sea, and the captain gets him out of the water, and Rupert explains what we saw in the opening of the film, and he's escorted to the doctor, yelling about the ghost pirates. Fred thinks this is a mystery from the cruise, but Sally is confused as to why he thinks that. And then out of nowhere, there's a dude in a jetpack landing on the ship. It's Biff Wellington, a billionaire.
Yeah, this movie doesn't work in 2026 because the minute you say billionaire, I'm like, that's it. That's the villain.
We didn't all hate billionaires immediately 20 years ago.
I don't know. I think I would have hated a billionaire named Biff.
Yeah,
I
do you like that
definitely
name?
would have
The bad guy from Back to the Future.
What do you like that his name is almost Beef Wellington, but not?
Yeah, that
That
too.
is
I
good.
hate it. I don't like it. Nope.
Fred again asked to drive the jetpack, like he asked to drive the ship, and he is told no. Biff in a full tuxedo, by the way.
Yeah, again, I hate this guy already. Like, that's the villain.
The rest
He
of the
wants
gang,
to be a Bond villain.
the rest of the gang thinks that Biff and Rupert are both part of the mystery cruise, so they promise not to get involved. But Sonny is like, still like, they're not. Like, this is real. What are you talking about? This weirdo just showed up on our ship. There's also a costume party that night with a show. And they have to be original costumes. No one is allowed to have the same costume as another guest. Every guest apparently has pre-registered their costumes.
And was informed of this.
Yeah, the logistics of this would be a nightmare. But Shaggy and Scooby try leprechaun costumes. Nope. Little Bo Peep and her sheep. Nope. English royalty. Nope. And Velma and Daphne costumes, which are also rejected. Who else is dressed as Velma and Daphne?
Don't know. We don't see them.
We don't.
Also, that is little Bo Peep and her shoop.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot the official stance of the show was Sunny is like, I have a costume for you guys. Don't worry. And it is a 2-headed chicken. Why was that just hanging about on the ship?
That was a rejected mystery.
Oh, yeah. So, Fred's dad's costume is just Rupert's old clothes because he's a castaway. And then we get it, guys. Just when I thought we're safe, there's no way that this pirate movie can offend any culture.
Yeah, hit us with it.
We see Velma's costume.
Look, Velma,
What are-
I expected more from you.
What are we doing, Velma? What's going on here?
I expected the world from you, Velma, and this is how you betray me.
She's also the only one who has like a repeat costume because Daphne's is new, Fred's is new. She has one that she wears in What's New Scooby Doo.
Why do they Did they just forget about Velma? Like Velma's
Yeah,
always getting
they
the
did.
short end of the stick, and so they gave her the Middle Eastern costume. Which why? Fred is a little cowboy. It's adorable. So I thought we were safe in this movie. We're not. We're not safe. So maybe next time. Maybe next time. So Sunny has some announcements before the show can begin, and no one's allowed to eat during these announcements, which really Shaggy and Scooby are struggling. I don't know why they're not allowed to eat during the announcements. But the show is that weird creepy dude, the short creepy man, Mr. Mysterio. And he wants some volunteers, and he like focuses in on Shaggy and Scooby. They've run away because they're like, this guy's creepy. Let's hide from him. He levitates a table to expose them, and the crowd chant for them to participate, so they begrudgingly do so.
This is a personal vendetta against Shaggy and Scooby at this point.
It is. As the show is going on, the Rupert sees the same glowing fog coming to the cruise ship from the opening of the movie, and the gang still thinks this is just like a special effect for the cruise. And then, so Mr. Mysterio is a hypnotist. He's gonna hypnotize Shaggy and Scooby, and he hypnotizes everyone in the crowd but them and the gang and Rupert and Fred's dad, because Rupert, Fred's dad, and the gang have all gotten up to investigate the glowing fog, and Shaggy and Scooby just can't be hypnotized. They're immune. The radar, we go to the bridge, and the radar shows that something is coming towards the ship. Mr. Mysterio then releases the entire crowd from the trance and vanishes. The lights go out, and an evil laugh echoes as Rupert tells Shaggy it is the Ghost Pirates. They enter the room. It's Captain Skunkbeard and his first mate, and he demands to know who has sailed into the Bermuda Triangle. Skunkbeard is still looking for someone as the pirates attack the crowd and board the ship. The pirates cut away the lifeboat. Oh, we get another. This is our second chase scene with another banger of a song, but not the banger. You'll know when we get to the banger. I'll declare it. Pirates cut away the lifeboat so no one can escape, and they kidnap Fred's parents. Fred tries to save them, but he crashes into the side of the boat and watches as Skunkbeard and his crew sail away.
Also,
Fred-
during the chase scene, there's one pirate ghost who tries to decapitate Shaggy and Scooby.
Yeah, they're pirates. They're murderers.
That one person did not have to go that hard.
He's dedicated to the job.
I mean, we will find out why later, but that's really fucked up.
I'll say this, he's not the most dedicated to the job.
No, we will also find out who that is.
Fred is determined to get his parents back. They're going to rescue them. Shaggy is scared to do this, and even Scooby is disappointed in him. Shaggy asks if they'll get a Scooby snack, and Scooby's like, really?
Yeah, this was funny. I enjoyed this.
This is Fred's parents, and Scooby is a coward, but if you attack his family, he's down. He's gonna fucking go after you. Fred takes control of the ship. They're gonna follow the glowing water towards the ghost ship. And Fred says it is fine. He knows how to drive the ship. It's just like the Mystery Machine, but bigger and more floaty.
Who gave this man a license?
He does a pretty good job, to be fair. Like, he messes up at the beginning, but it's pretty smooth sailing. So, I don't know.
He found the autopilot button.
He's better at captaining a ship than he is at driving the van. They reach the glowing fog and the ghost ship, and the ghost pirates are drinking and singing a sea shanty. They're having a great time. Skunkbeard emerges to say he is looking to unleash the powers of the Heaven's Light. and open the portals to the past. As he's giving this speech, we see Fred's dad is tied to one of the masts, and Skunkbeard says that Fred's dad is the key and can lead them to the location of the Heaven's Light. And the captain asks for ideas on what to do to make him talk. And this was a really funny moment. They're all proposing ideas, and Fred's dad whispers, "Let him go!" And like two of the pirates are like, "Yeah!" And then they realize, wait, no, we can't let him go. To them, another pirate says that he should walk the plank. Skunkbeard is like, "Who said that? That's a great idea." And out steps Sea Salt Sally. So they're gonna make Fred's dad walk the plank, which seems counterproductive, right? They think they need him to show them where the Heaven's Light is.
Yeah,
So
he needs to give directions.
we're gonna throw him into the ocean. I guess the threat is what they're thinking will work. Like the threat of it will make him talk.
I
But
mean, they are in the deep ocean.
yeah, but if like they don't follow through on the threat, then what's the point? It's not a threat you can follow through on and recover him to lead you if you need him. The gang's ship, they make it. This cruise ship makes it to the ghost ship, but the pirate sees them. The pirate in the crow's nest sees them, and they start firing, and the cruise ship sinks as
We're at
the gang
2 counts of piracy.
2 counts of piracy.
Plus, I don't know how many kidnappings.
Yeah, a lot of kidnappings. The gang get in life vests and are now just floating in the ocean. But Scooby smells coconuts and bananas, and they get on, like, I guess, a pipe? I don't know what it was. Some floating debris, and he powers them to an island. Velma suggests they build a raft, and Rupert says that they need food and water. So Shaggy and Scooby volunteer to go get the food and water, and the rest are building the raft. Daphne decorates the raft like the Mystery Machine, and Shaggy and Scooby get no food at all. They do find the entrance to a weird cave, and inside of this cave is Rupert's original ship from the opening of the movie. It did not sink, but he does find that the pirates, the object that they took was the painting that Rupert had of the Heaven's Light. It was of the night sky 200 years ago in the Bermuda Triangle. The ghost pirates then board the ship and surround the gang, who are all captured. They're all tied to the mast with Rupert, and then Sea Salt Sally walks Fred's dad out. And at this point, Skunkbeard realizes Rupert is the key to finding what he needs, not Fred's dad. So they exchange Fred's dad for Rupert, and Rupert is leading them to where they want to go. As they're sailing deeper into the Bermuda Triangle, we see military planes flying over the ghost ship, but Velma says no one flies planes like that anymore. We see a ship that's been missing for more than 100 years, and a sea serpent rises and roars at the ship. And then
it's a good sequence.
It is a good sequence. It's fun. And Skunkbeard is like, "Oh, we must be getting closer. The Bermuda Triangle is fighting us off and trying to dissuade us from going further." And Daphne takes out what she refers to as a platinum card. Weirdest credit card I've ever seen. I don't know of any credit card that has a photo picture on it. A picture of your face.
I don't know if that would be better or worse protection.
I mean, I guess worse. I don't trust giving my picture to that many people.
Yeah, but I guess if you're like...
It's a platinum card, like she says.
Yeah, but if you're paying with it and, like, the person checking, like, running the register, like, has to look and, like, verify that this is your card, like...
Yeah, but most people who work at, like, a store are not gonna care.
Yeah, I know, I didn't check. But...
just give me the card, please.
This is why tapping is so nice.
But she takes it out and starts using it to cut through the ropes that they're tied to, and then Scooby bites through the rest of the way, and they're going to try and find the rest of the missing guests from the cruise and Rupert's crew. So we find out that Skunkbeard wants a meteor that fell, the Heaven's Light, because it is the power of the triangle, and it will allow him to go into the past. Rupert says he's crazy. That's not going to happen. And there's nothing out here. But he's wrong. There's a giant rock formation. A giant, creepy rock formation with the sky ominously swirling above it. The gang go below deck to find the other prisoners, but there's no one else there. They do, however, find models of of that ship that was 100 years old, and the warplanes, and the sea monster. And it turns out they were used on a projector to show all of those things as ghosts of the Bermuda Triangle. And Scooby also finds a jar of that glowing ooze. So the ship enters an opening in the rock formation, and there's this giant glowing thing in the center. The pirates use a crane to get it out, and it is the Heaven's Light. Skunkbeard stabs into the Heaven's Light, and there is an even stronger light that appears. And two aliens step out, and that stronger light is a UFO flying above them. The two aliens that mysteriously sound like Fred and Daphne. It is Fred and Daphne. It's all a trap. They demand the return of the Heaven's Light and the prisoners, but Skunkbeard will not back down, and the ship rocks in the treacherous waters. And Scooby and Shaggy both let go of the rope for the net early, and it falls behind the pirates, and then they knock over a lantern, and they light the fuse on a cannon, which shoots down the UFO model, and the pirates chase after the gang yet again, and we get the fucking banger of a song, the #1 song of the movie. This is the one I listen to.
One banger to roll them all.
It's so good. And the scene is also really fun. A really fun chase scene. We get a lot of fun gags in it.
We get the door gag twice in this movie.
We do. We get the door gag twice, and this one is really fun because they go through it like super quick. We get a whack-a-mole gag with Shaggy and Scooby and barrels as Skunkbeard tries to hit him with the sword. We get a really funny sequence where Sea Salt Sally is chasing Fred's dad, and they're running around the mast, and Fred's dad gets tired, steps away to take a breather as Sally is still running around, and then he rejoins the chase. Just great stuff. Great stuff. But it ends with all of the pirates coming after Thelma, Fred, Daphne, Rupert, and Fred's dad. But Shaggy and Scooby jump from the top on a rope with a pirate's hat and an eye patch and take out all of the pirates with a lifeboat. They get caught in the rigging of the ship. Velma rips off the mask of Skunkbeard, and it turns out it is, in fact, the billionaire Biff Wellington. Who could have seen it coming?
Everyone.
What was that, Amanda?
Everyone saw it coming. Everyone.
It turns out that Biff Wellington wanted the meteor so he could control the Bermuda Triangle, travel back in time, become a famous pirate. He got the idea, however, this insane idea that the meteor would allow him to travel in time, and that he was the descendant of a famous pirate, from Mr. Mysterio. The first mate was Mr. Mysterio. Mr. Mysterio.
I have so many questions.
Mr. Mysterio didn't believe this at all. He was just doing it because he's like, hey, look, the meteor's made out of fucking solid gold. I just wanted Biff to fund the search and do everything so we could get it. And then I was going to take the gold and be richer than him. The ship starts rocking again, and Rupert says it's volcanic activity in the area. Biff says it's the Triangle wanting her meteor back. Scooby goes to return the meteor, but Mysterio tackles him. Mistake by Mysterio. Scooby responds with a tickle attack.
So we can almost decapitate Shaggy and Scooby and like allude to murder.
Yeah, but that's not
we can't have Scooby bite the dude.
Well, no, because that's not even as devastating as a tickle attack. Come on, Hannah.
I do have a significant other who tickling is his kryptonite.
Yeah, see?
It's rough. Yeah, it's real rough.
If you're ticklish, you're done. You're out.
It's hell.
The rock formation starts to collapse. A whirlpool forms, and Fred successfulully sails the ship out of danger. Nice job, Fred. Good job for Fred. Everyone's excited about that. The pirates, it turns out, the rest of the Skunkbeard's crew are all, it's Sonny and the captain and Rupert's crew. Velma says they weren't actively involved. They were all hypnotized by Mysterio to think that they were pirates. But one of the pirates is missing. It's Sea Salt Sally. She's dedicated to the job because she is going to force Fred's dad to walk the plank. Velma asks Mysterio to release all the pirates. He's like, "Why should I?" And then once again, Scooby threatens him with the tickle. And so he does release them. He says the magic word to release everybody from this spell. Sea Salt Sally, turns out, Fred's mom. When I first saw this as a kid, shook.
Really? It's so obvious.
I was shook as a child, Amanda. I was 9 years old when this came out. I didn't have critical thinking skills. Come on.
I bet you I did if I would have watched this at 9.
No. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to me. Worst of all, lying to Hannah.
Nah, I
I'm
don't
with
think I
Amanda
am.
on this.
Damn
Thank
it,
you.
Hannah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Hannah.
Like, there's only like 2 possible women who it could be,
And
we've
which one
already
was gonna be
masked.
funnier?
Yeah.
Can't believe
And
this.
also, Sunny has been unmasked, so like at that point, there's only one option.
I can't believe this betrayal.
Frankie, I think you were just kind of stupid.
Yeah, I think you were a dumb kid.
I wasn't a dumb kid.
I think you might have been dumb.
I wasn't dumb.
I,
I think you're dumb.
Okay.
I think you're dumb now. I think you're a dumb adult.
well, I'm not offending current you, Hannah. This is uncalled for.
It
Anyway.
is. Why are you coming for my bestie, Frankie?
They both almost fall. Sally. Fred's mom and dad both almost off the plank, but they're saved by the model planes piloted by Scooby and Velma. I didn't think the model planes were that big.
No,
They
they're
could
huge.
hold a human being. And then after that, they're all just partying on the ghost ship. If and Mysterio are tied up in the crow's nest, Scooby is dressed in a pirate outfit, yells Scooby Dooby Doo, and the ship sails away. Movie's over.
Movie is over. Also, my power just went out.
Oh no.
We can still hear
yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, that's because you're on your phone. We can hear you.
Yeah. You okay, honey? Yeah, okay.
All right,
It's
well,
dark in here.
let's wrap this up then. So Amanda can suffer in the darkness. Let's rank this. Let's rank Scooby Doo. What do we think of Scooby Doo Pirates Ahoy?
Can we have the list, please?
Oh
And
my
can
god.
you give it to
Can I say something?
Yeah, you can say something.
I think it's top 5.
Oh, Hannah, can I tell you before you got in? Because Hannah,
Oh.
Hannah was slightly delayed this evening.
It was very
Amanda and I-
delayed thanks to Discord.
Amanda and I were talking about the movie, and I was like, "Oh, I think it holds up well," and Amanda was like, "It's bad."
What?
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was obvious. But actually, yeah, I did say it was bad. Yeah. Yeah, I stand
Yeah,
by my...
The villain is kind of obvious. But I
Thank
think that's
you.
because we have the 2026 mindset of billionaires are evil.
No, I just... It was so obvious because who else could afford a fucking pirate ship?
There's that, and then I guess also there's not many like possible villains. There's not that many characters in this movie. And it's obviously not going to be Fred's mom or dad. So that gets rid of 2 people.
It could have been Arsenio Hall. You don't know.
I guess.
All right, so I gotta say this. I don't think it's top 5.
I don't know what's in the top 5, but I just feel like it should be
Yeah,
up
it's
high.
not top 5.
Our top 5, and I will put the list into our Discord so we have it after tonight's episode. I'll do it sometime tonight or tomorrow. Our top 5 are Scooby Doo and the Cyber Chase, Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost, the first live action Scooby Doo,
Absolutely not.
Unleashed, and number 1 is
Absolutely
Scooby Doo on Zombie Island.
Absolutely not.
Number 6 is Alien Invaders.
I would put it in at number 6.
No, Alien Invaders is way better.
I would
Frankie.
also... Alien Invaders is the weakest of those, by
It is
far.
the weakest, but the mystery is better than this mystery.
What's in number 7?
Number 7 is Where's My Mummy?
Yeah, Where's My Mummy?
Yeah, I think
Honestly,
this should go in number 7.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, yes, Alien Invaders does have a stronger mystery.
It's just, this one is like...
It's fun.
So much better than all of the other What's New Scooby-Doo ones.
Yeah.
It's way better than all of them.
A lot less cultural insensitivity.
It's a lot more fun too. Like I never was like, God, when is this going to end for like a movie that's only an hour and 10 minutes?
No, I was actively watching. I was having fun.
Yeah, all the other ones, there was a point where I'm like, Jesus Christ, can we end this, please? Let's solve the mystery. Let's wrap it up, guys. We all know who did it. Everyone knows at this point. All right, so that leaves us with Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy being the 7th best Scooby-Doo movie. We have so many more to go. So let's find out. Next month for Scooby-Doo, we will be traveling. There's a joke in the movie about traveling to the Himalayas to face
That's right, they
the
foreshadow.
abominable snowman or the Yeti, and we're going to face the Yeti.
Who's
I think that is
doing
the
that
next
one?
one. Well, actually, I'm wrong. That would be me, but we're not doing that next time. I'm a liar. I'm a filthy liar.
Huh.
Because
What is
everybody,
it?
there was a TV show that came out in between this movie and Chill Out Scooby Doo.
There was?
It was a little known TV show called Shaggy and Scooby. Get a clue.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Amanda and Hannah will be taking us through that.
Oh, why? Why?
Amanda, you'll be doing the first episode, Shags to Riches.
Mm.
And Hannah, you're doing the final episode of season 1, the 26th episode of the show. I don't know if there was more than one season, to be fair. Called Uncle Albert Alert.
Yay.
Yeah, no one's excited. Don't act like you're.
I was so much more excited for the Yeti.
For Chill Out Scooby Doo. Yeah, that'll be
There were-
that's 2 months from now. So that is where we are heading next with Scooby Doo. But next week is Hannah's episode. So Hannah, what are we up to?
We're gonna talk some spooky stuff. We're
Okay.
gonna talk about everyone's favorite fairy believer.
Oh no, not Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
He's coming back
Not the fucking fairies again.
with Harry Houdini this time.
Oh yes,
Uh,
man who hates the occult. Yeah.
I got a
friend.
really, really sad story. It's kind of fucked up.
Jesus, Hannah.
is it about Harry Houdini's mom?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Hannah.
I know.
No.
This one.
Oh, I know it too. You're gonna depress us. Oh,
I know. I'm sorry. We can
Hannah.
also talk about Gerald the dolphin if you want.
I don't know who that is, so I'm a little excited about that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's next week. Let's be depressed and learn about a dolphin.
Oh, can't wait.
Let's take care of business. Jesus
Let me
Christ.
put that in my notes right at the end. Talk
As
about
of
Gerald.
As of recording, we are on YouTube and Spotify. If you're listening to us on YouTube, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you know when each and every episode has been uploaded. If you are listening to us on Spotify, remember to leave a rating and review and follow the show. No matter where you're listening to us, remember to share the show with someone who you think will enjoy what we're doing over here and learning about Scooby-Doo and spooky things and Barbie and Disney and all the other stuff that we discuss. If you would like to send us an email where you can ask us a question, give us some future topic ideas for episodes, or give us just any general commentary you have about the show, you can shoot us an email over to
Nothing to see here podcast at gmail.com. As always, here is spelled Hear.
All right, and if you would like to see some great artwork done by Amanda, some funny memes created by Hannah, and see images of the things that we discussed, you can see Skunk Beard and his famous beard that makes him look like a skunk. You can find all that over on our Instagram page, which is
Nothing to see here pod.
all right. Well, that is all the business taken care of. Let's hope Amanda gets power restored at a timely manner. So saying goodbye and good night. It's Frankie.
It's Hannah.
Oof. All right. Well, bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.